Today we are going to be making hamburger buns, and these are supposed to be super easy. We're going to use the KitchenAid mixer to make these in. There's no rising time really, so let's get into it here. First we need to bloom our yeast, and we are going to use 2 tablespoons of yeast. And then we're going to have 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 cup of warm water. And we're going to mix this up, and we're going to let it sit for about 3 minutes or so and let that yeast kind of bloom a little bit. Be back in about 3 minutes. As you can see, the yeast has really started bubbling up. So now we are going to add in 1 egg, 1/4 cup of oil. I just have vegetable oil. 3 cups of flour. Now this is just regular all-purpose flour. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt on the top there. And then we're going to just put this in with the KitchenAid mixer. And once it starts coming together as a dough, we're going to let the mixer do its job with the dough hook for about 3 minutes. Okay, so here is the dough after it's been in the mixer for about 3 minutes. And it's a little sticky to the touch, but as you can see, it's not sticking to my countertop, and it's very nice and firm. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up into 8 pieces, and then we're going to make 8 hamburger buns. So we're going to roll these up. If you had a bench cutter, I have one somewhere. I haven't been able to find it. But you want to make this into equal pieces. And then we're going to form our balls. And then we're going to put them on parchment paper on a sheet pan. Now's the time that you should be preheating your oven to 400 degrees. And while that's preheating is the only time that these are going to sit and rest. Let me get these all into balls and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now I got them all formed into balls, and I'm going to add an egg wash. It's just 1 egg that's beaten up, and we're going to put an egg wash on the top of them. And I'm also going to put some sesame seeds on top, since these are hamburger buns. And of course this part is optional. So we're going to let them rest, say just a few minutes while the oven is preheating. And then we're going to pop them in the oven, and it's going to be in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. And here they are out of the oven, and they've all kind of done a little bit of a separation here. So that's a perfect cut line for you, so you can make your hamburger buns. And you can see the nice crumb in there. Looks very good. They're nice and airy, and I think that they're going to be perfect. I hope you enjoy this recipe and you have a blessed week.